Hello. This presentation is a guide with information for those who have been shortlisted and invited to interview at Bournemouth University, along with some top tips to help you prepare. Some Bournemouth University courses require an interview. These are for our health and social care courses listed on the slide, where there may be a regulatory body for the course that requires this entry method, and as you will be entering a profession which requires you to care for vulnerable people, you must have excellent communication skills. Successfully shortlisted applicants for the courses on this slide will be invited to an interview, and interviews will take place at different times of the year depending on when you apply, but they usually start from December. You'll be sent details by our admissions team with joining instructions and what to expect at interview. Your interview will most likely take place over Zoom, a free online video communication platform, or another similar online platform. Zoom is free to download onto your device but does require access to a microphone and camera and a suitable internet connection. Please let our admissions team know in advance of your interview if you are likely to have difficulty using this method, and we will attempt to make alternative arrangements. Your individual interview is where you will have the opportunity to tell us a little bit more about yourself and why you would be a great candidate for the course. You will be given an interview slot, and on the day of your interview, please join the Zoom meeting using the details provided. When you join the meeting, you will be asked to wait until the meeting host lets you in. Please ensure you keep this screen open until your interview begins. You may have to wait some time as there will be a number of people being interviewed in the same slot as you, but everyone will be interviewed individually. Interviews are between 10 and 40 minutes long depending on your course. You may be interviewed by one person, or for some courses there may be a panel of more than one person asking you questions. Some courses may also have a group interview or task in addition to your individual interview. For this, you will also be given a time slot in your invitation which will involve the group activity, and then the individual interview will take place later in the day within another allocated time slot. If you are invited to interview, you will also be able to access online on-demand presentations, virtual campus tours and more, which you can watch before your interview. On the day of your interview, you may also be able to join a live chat room where you can hear more about the course from an academic staff member, as well as ask questions to our current student ambassadors and members of staff. Many people hate the thought of an interview, but think of this as your chance to really ascertain if the course is right for you and also to ask us questions too. The key is to prepare. These are some things you may like to consider when preparing for your interview day. Similarly to the research you would have done for your personal statement, make sure you brief yourself on current issues in the profession you're going to be interviewed for. You don't need to know absolutely everything, but this is a great opportunity to demonstrate your knowledge and commitment to the profession you're applying for. For healthcare courses, for example, Google search current issues in the NHS or your particular professional subject area. For example, what are the challenges facing midwives in the NHS today? You need to be able to demonstrate your knowledge and genuine interest in the area in which you are applying for. Prepare examples which show your skills and qualities and how you think you would benefit the profession, and if able, elaborate on any examples that you've given in your personal statement. This is a great opportunity to discuss any other examples and experiences that were not included in your application. But do make sure you remember what you did include in your personal statement, as you may be asked about it. Think about how you would answer questions like those listed on the slide, and how you could relate the answers back to the course that you've applied for. To practice answering some questions in a formal setting, ask somebody at home, work or college to interview you. Think about how you would dress for an interview. Even though you're on camera, a clean, smart outfit will help make a good first impression and make you feel confident in your interview. There is no need to dress formally. Smart and comfortable is fine. Be confident and positive in your approach. Show your enthusiasm for the subject and course you are interviewing for. And be yourself. We want to get to know you. Take your time with your answers and listen carefully to the questions and take a moment to think about what it is you want to say. Try not to use short answers. We know it is tempting to want to get it over and done with as fast as possible, but we want to hear more about you. So tell us the full story of the example with how it started, what skills and qualities you used, and what was the outcome. Try to expand on your answers, and if you're giving us an example, reflect on your actions, skills, and what you have gained from the experience. And of course, we welcome you to ask your own questions too. What do you want to know more about the course, and be you? We will make you an offer that's tailored to you and your application, and we'll look at more than just your academic performance when making you an offer and deciding whether to accept you on the course. We may also be able to make you an offer through Access BU if you meet certain criteria, so please check the eligibility of that by visiting the web link listed on the slide. Thank you for listening, and good luck with your interview.